All right, what's going on, guys? This is Will from Bosu, America. Okay, so while I'm in my half messy room, I need to clean up some of this stuff. Um, Sorry about the drawers. Oh God, I wanted to show you something that I'm actually on a new project. I'm going to start turning my Accord into a VIP Accord, and I wanted to show you one of the first things you could do for VIP. What you can do is, I seen a guy, he's on YouTube, hold on, Lewis, on YouTube, and he makes, the VIP cup holders. Now, I just kind of wanted to put out there that if you don't have the skills to make the cup holders or buy them, because these things are very expensive. If you look at the Japanese style ones, them things are $100 to $300. But if you want to go and find you a cheap cup holder to start with, this is one that I got. This thing came off of a old custom van. I'm going to take this top part off, and then I'm going to use this somewhere else in the car. It's got carpet on it. And then also I found these cup holders for the back seat. So these are going to be the back seat cup holders. And then I might make a center console. Look at that. They got the old style cigarettes. They've got some cigarettes. I'm going to clean it up. And then also, I'm actually going to make the large center console in the back out of an old Cadillac. It's a Cadillac piece. I think I'm going to go get that piece probably next week. But you could build this stuff. So I'm going to take this one apart, and I'm going to show you the process of what I'm going to do to it. Because I'm just going to sand it down and just redo it over. But I'm thinking about putting that poly resin on there so it'd be shiny. And then I'm actually going to get some chrome stuff, and go around that. Boy, if you don't get off my bed. All right, so this is Will, the new project, and I got stuff coming. I have the curtains coming off my bed, boy. I have the curtains coming. I have the VIP pillow coming, the VIP headrest pillows, the big VIP decal. And it's not going to be, I don't think I'm doing the huge wheels yet. I just want to make the car VIP style. I'll keep you guys posted on each thing that I do. Later, guys. All right, so from what I can gather, the bolts down in there are basically, I think they're hexes. If I'm not mistaken, that's a hex key. But that's only like a 4-pointed hex key. I don't think I even know what that tool is. I'm going to fiddle with this real quick. I'm going to show you when I get done. All right, so you learn something new every day. Forever and a day, I've had these in my toolbox. I used to toss them out. Never use, can you focus on that? Focus on that, Will. Focus. I never used these for nothing. And then for some odd reason, that's what is actually, can you see that? Let's see. Let's see if I can get a better angle at it. There, let's do that. That's what that thing is right there. Dirty dog. So I had to put it in my socket set, and I'm going to take it apart. Man, some days I tell you, I had went ahead and just bought, a couple of them because these things itself, I've redone a couple of these, but this is the first time I ran through it with these. I said, I've never seen a square hex. I just never came across it. It wasn't nothing but a couple dollars, so I'm going to take this thing apart and show you what I'm going to do next. Okay. Jazz, I'm recording! Damn. All right, so as you can see, I have actually removed it from that part. So I'm actually going to take it all the way apart. You can take the screws out. Here's the screws. And this is really weird because I had to actually use a square bit to get that, which I thought was so weird because it's just weird, I guess. But I'm going to take this thing all the way apart. There's the other screws I'm going to take out. And I'm going to sand this thing down, and I'll probably just paint it. And it's pretty cool because these, I don't know what these were for, but you can put your cell phone in there, your drink right there. And then this, I'm going to probably just tear it apart, keep that carpet on there, and redo it. Now, I'm thinking about actually wrapping this thing with some vinyl I got. I think it'll look cool, but I don't know yet. So I'm going to sand it down and beat it up for a little while. But what I wanted to do was, I just wanted to sand it down. I wanted to, varnish it, and then put that real thick, clear stuff on it. So I don't know yet. I haven't made a choice yet, but I'm going to tear it all the way apart and show you what it looks like all the way apart. I want to show you these. Look at these. That old school. So with these, they're really weird. They're really solid made. These are going to be the ones on the back seat that I'm going to have there with the cup holder and the cigarette thing. I thought that was cool, but I'm going to clean these up real good and sand them down and get them because they're real filthy. Even might get a cup thing in it, but they're dirty. But I got two of these. Look at that. When last time you seen that? Yeah, I haven't. But you can get these out of Vans, the old custom style Vans, and you can make yourself a VIP cup holder. Isn't this cool? Now this is just not a cup holder. This is a cup holder, a coffee mug cup holder. Yeah. All right, I'm out. Okay, so here it is. I am actually going to strip these down to the best I can. I mean, look at that. With some sanding, I'm going to sit here, find me some sandpaper. I got some sandpaper somewhere in here. And I'm going to sit here and just take my own sweet time and just sand it down. I'm going to peel all that stuff off because all this stuff is super old. Like, look at this. That's so old that, you know, you could just peel that right off. Look at that. And I'm going to sand it down, and I don't know if I'm going to just paint it another color or am I going to varnish it, because I do have some varnish that I can do on these. And these pieces look pretty cool because I actually have other things I can put in there to make it look more up to date, but I like that funky look. That's a retro look for me. For the little towers, I think that's pretty cool. So I'm going to mess with this for a little while. Then I have this piece, which is pretty unique because I may put this as my center console in the car, like put it in the center there of my thing. That way I can just open it up, put stuff in, and has a little thing to stay open. So I don't know. I'll debate what I want to do with that and how I want to work with that piece. I'll let you see that because it doesn't look bad on the top either. You see what I mean? So this thing is basically like it's some type of wooden, I don't know, it's like a center console. I'll figure it out. All right, guys. I'm just kind of showing you little parts because within the next week or so, I have different VIP things coming. And I think I'm going to Jack's to get the curtains because I don't know. I try to order some on eBay and they just wouldn't come through. But we'll see. Yeah, guys, basically, do I got this camera right? Yeah, I got it. If it don't, it's going to be all messed up. Basically, I wanted, for my Accord, I wanted to go one last thing with it. I wanted to do a VIP style. Now, I haven't chosen a set of big wheels yet, but what I have chosen is kind of the look of the car. I don't know if I'm going to do the fenders and all that, but I do have the VIP decal coming, which I'm going to slap on the door. I have the VIP pillow headrest. I don't know about the mats. The mats is going to be something else I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about getting those diamond style ones and put in there. I think it'll look cool, but right now I don't have the money for it, so I'm not going to try it. Or I'm just going to go to the junkyard and start looking for some really good mats. But most mats are always black. So I might even go to a carpet store and just get me some colorful mat, find some old carpet or something that looks real funky, kind of thick carpet. And then also I'm going to do my door panels too. I'm going to go get 2 door panels, and then what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to cut something out, and I'm going to make me door panels with pockets on them so I can put my shoes in them when I get in the car. I'm going to go VIP in this one, watch. It's a rough car, but I'm going to kind of go to VIP style because I've been wanting to do it for a long time. And I saw a channel that kind of inspired me to go ahead and mess around with it. So this is the early on parts of the VIP Accord. I know it ain't going to be the beautifulest car, but to me it is beautiful. Sorry, guys, it is. And I got, like saying, I think I had 3 big VIP decals coming. They were like $1. The ones are small, but I got a big one too that you could put on the side of your door. And if not, I'll make something close to it or create it and keep going with it because I want the car to be kind of a luxury style car. And then the back center console is the last thing I'm gonna create, which I seen out of a Cadillac I want. I'm debating if I want to go back and get it because all I do is get it, and I could just cut it. If I cut it, it'll fit in there. And it's like that's the one thing I was trying to show people, like if you're gonna do it, I'm doing VIP on a budget. My curtains, that's what I can't wait to do, the curtains so I can be ball on a budget. Like, what's up, y'all? Close my curtains, sit in the car. Get a police another reason to be like, open these curtains up, you're balling. I'm out, guys. Later. Again, in the house in my messy area, I actually found some vinyl that I had, and I'm gonna put vinyl on the top. But man, I'm about to clean these off really good because they're in super bad shape. I even have my Licorites still in my 3M, which I'm gonna use on here, and I'm just gonna cut them and I'm gonna put them on there. And they're going to look nice when I get done. And that, I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I at least want to do that one today. I will keep you guys posted and show you what's next. I'm back again, guys. Sorry, this is Will from Bosu, America. So what I'm going to do next here is I'm just going to let these dry. And chances are what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this vinyl to the top of it. I'm going to put a brown piece of vinyl here and there. I was going to like spray paint the bottom of it, but no. It's just going to have a vinyl top. I had to go around, cut all the pieces out, and I'm just gonna put the glue on it and vinyl it. I think it's gonna look cool. And then I haven't even worked on these yet. These are out of a van as well. That's why I said this is so cool. Look at this. You don't get those, so I'm gonna have these on the back seat, sitting like this. And I may even decide to put a piece of wood under it to make it longer. I don't know yet. I may even save these. But they look pretty cool. You know, they look pretty cool. All I do is get some brackets and put them on. But I'm gonna do these another day. I'm not gonna do these at all today. I only want to work with this one. So I'm gonna put this one under the fan and let it dry because it's wood. It's not plastic, and I did have to wash them off, so I washed them off the best I could. Still a little sticky stuff on here, but I think the vinyl, when I put the vinyl on here, it's going to look nice. All right, guys, and I'm probably even going to put me a decal under the bottom part right here. I'll probably put like a R10 right here in the bottom, so when you look at it, you'll see the R10 like, oh, what's that? Yeah, I'm there. I'm all the way up. All right, guys, I'm out. Another day in the junkyard, guys. One thing I started doing as I got older, when I go to junkyards, if it rains on me and it ain't bad because I need to get a part really bad, you know what I do? I just find me a dry car and I just sit in it till the rain passes, which is doing right now. Yeah, I just do this. I don't feel like paying the $3 going to the car. Now, if it start lightning storming bad, I get out of here. But there's like a little light rain shower right now, and I got to get this solenoid off because I want to know how to do it. And it started raining on the last piece I tried to get off. I'll figure it out in a few minutes. Matter of fact, I should get the part because, oh, it's in my bucket, yeah. I'm just going to wait for a few minutes, let the little bit of rain pass, and I'm going to go back out and work. Usually, it was real heavy a moment ago, but it got light again. So looks like I might just go out as soon as this get done and finish taking off that VTEC solenoid. I ain't got time to come back tomorrow, so I got to do it today. It's one thing I never fuck with is a Jag. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. The steering wheel. Not today, though. Now, this is what I mean by looking in cars. Sometimes if you look, you find stuff. Isn't that weird? Told you. All right, guys, what's going on? This is Will from Bosu, America. So, this right here is my haul at the junkyard. Sometimes I go to the junkyard. I don't go for what I'm looking for, but sometimes when I do find what I'm looking for, I will search out other things if I can remember. So today, this is actually a VTEC solenoid. I pulled one off. This is actually for my 2001, but I pulled it off just for this little gasket. Now, this one feels pretty malleable. I don't know how this one feels because this is actually a VTEC solenoid for my 94. Doesn't look super bad. I took it apart. I had to put it back together now, but I took that just to get to this gasket. Now, I know somebody's going to say, why don't you just buy a new one? But looking at that, look at that mesh. It looks really good. The one I have on the car, I have now the one I only got for $500 at Accord. I got that one for $500 and it's doing exactly its job. Each piece is just breaking down on it that has to be broken down. I actually changed out so many things. I even did have the oil pan gasket did. Look at my hands. Oh, God, it's terrible. But I had my mechanic buddy do that. But also, I picked up a couple other things. Usually when I go to the junkyard, I actually have two of these. So sometimes I try to bend them to see how, the shape they're in. I just bend them up. And then also, I keep tins all the time. I get those. I always grab, the clamps. You have to. These are actually covers for this thing here. Yeah. What is this? This is the actual sensor on the back of the door on my Accord. My wagon, the door symbol, like, how you have your car, your door is open. This is the little sensor that's on there. The one I had was totally broke off. So I put it on, fixed the problem. So why not grab a couple more? I grabbed two more just because. Molded hoses. Sometimes I cut old molded hoses and use them in the car because they're hard, but they're hard for a reason. Look at the inside of that one. Look at that. That was on the one car. Man, it was rusty on the inside. Some of them like this one here, that's the one that was to the engine. It's flared there, but the rest of the hose is good, so I keep them. And whoever made these things, may you burn. may you burn. All right, so these little TPS, I don't know what these are. These ain't TPSs, but these little things, if you can hear them, they're still good. So I keep them. What else did I grab? Kind of some bulbs. And then this right here is the old idle air sensor. I cleaned that out, and I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to clean this one up a little bit more, and I'm going to hold on to it. I'm not going to let it go. Now, if you don't know me by now, I actually have, my wife will have a fit. She's seen these on the bed, but I have to put it somewhere. I have my cases full of stuff. This is the reason as to why I stick with Accords, because I have so many parts for Accords. And if you don't know by now, if you're in the junkyard, you better pull one of these out. For the 94 to the 96, these things here, I forget what these are called. I think it's like a some type of switch or some sort. I can't remember. All I know is them things go bad, and the next thing you know, your car won't start. You keep starting. Your car will never start. It's a weird thing, but they do it in the 94s, especially the 96s. I've changed out one, and my car started right back up. I found this one day. I've never seen this style before. Sounds like my grandson's having a fit. All right, well, that's it for now, and good Lord, he's having a fit. I am going to catalog this stuff and put it away. Had to shut the door. My grandson is having a fit in there. She's doing his hair. All that hair she let grow, and she's doing his hair. He is in there fighting bad. I'm like, you probably could hear him. He going off like he just don't want that hair done. I ain't got no hair. He's in there having a fit because he got to get that hair braided. Boy, I'm glad I ain't got no hair. As I was saying, I'm going to catalog these parts, and then I'm going to talk about some Accords in a minute. All right. Good morning, guys. What's going on? This is Will from Your Home Ironing Business and so many other businesses that I can't even kind of mount on. Okay, so today, I kind of want to talk about getting equipment. One thing I've done over the years is I've always collected equipment. Some has passed, some failed. But as of now, all the equipment I own has paid for itself. Paid for itself except the hat press. I keep forgetting about that. I did make some stuff with it, but I haven't sold anything enough to say, hey, the hat press paid for itself. If you have money, like I seen today, this thing popped up about Long's Furniture. And it was like, your stimulus check can go further. I was like, with furniture? At this day and age, if you're buying furniture and TVs, you lost your mind. You should be doing something that will benefit you in the future. I don't care what it is, because we're about to hit a time where you're going to have some type of skill to survive without a job. Right now, I think I'm 6 months in the hole without a job. And the last couple jobs I filled out for, they want so much information just for you to work a job that's underpaying. We want your credit check. We want a background check. It's like, it's weird. I find it weird that you can't use, bad bump, that you can't use your rent for credit. If you pay your rent on time, you're going to get evicted if you don't, right? So why can't you not use your rent as credit? You pay it on time all the time. If you don't, guess what? You ain't got no place. So I just find it weird that they want all this information for, what's that? I don't know what that is. They want all this information for something that's simple, a low-paying job that people just walk out on 90% of the time. So I don't know. If you're not buying equipment for yourself, you are insane. I am actually in the process of buying a piece of land again after I done liquidated everything that I knew I wasn't gonna live on. And it was weird because, let me tell you some scary shit. I've had some of this empty land. I had it for years and years and years. And for some odd reason, when shit started going bad, folks started buying that shit up like hotcakes. And at first I couldn't figure out why people were buying land. Then the coronavirus came and I said, that's why people buying up land. Folks with money know they got to get out the cities. That's the game that's going on. And these are the people with the money. So the people who are doing, all the people who are doing homesteading, they know what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. So, give me a second here. I got a window that just acts like it doesn't want to go up. So, I'm telling you to your face now, and I'll vlog most of the day out. If you're not investing in yourself with a skill or equipment, you're gonna lose. It's time to start doing that. And if you haven't, start. I don't care if you just do 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 15 minutes here. Just keep doing it. You could do 4 things for the next year. You could spend like what is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. You could spend something 2 months on 6, 7 different things for a year to figure out what's going to work for you. I'm gonna vlog some more when I get out the store, but it's time you better invest in yourself, because no one's going to invest in you now. So if you have a skill, it's better to have it. I had to start school probably I think Monday. I'm gonna put a set out to start school and learn a new trade, a new skill, and then keep all the ones I got. And I need to put down all the stuff I know how to do, because I know how to do a lot of stuff. All right, guys, I'm out. I gotta go get some stuff for the business. All right, guys, back again. All right, so I'm gonna show you when I get back to the house on all the stuff that I bought for the car wash business. And that's one of the best things right here, Tough Stuff. I use this stuff on seats in cars, and they bring them back. And you don't need no orbital, nothing. All you need is a scrub brush. You can use this stuff. But I'm gonna get back to the house because I have to get online and do a DBA for something and a couple other things. But when you get into a weird position of working for yourself, I mean, I'm glad I'm older, because, you know, younger, it would have been a little bit, I don't know. Being younger and hustling is different, because you think you're going to get everything. Like, for instance, when I was younger, I was so busy trying all the get-rich-quick schemes that I learned real quick that get-rich-quick schemes don't work. Now, there's some that work for people, but at the end of the day, somebody looking for them with a shotgun. And I don't want to be the guy they looking for, you know, with a shotgun at the end of the day. I'd rather be the guy that they're like, hey, that's the guy who did a good job for me. I'll go for that. All right, I'm heading back to the house. Like I said again, what happens is you get to that part in your life where if you buy something that has to have a use, everything I buy has a use. When did the parts come in? Bastards. But everything I buy has a use. Now, I spent, I think, $60 on this equipment, on everything I got today. Now, I have other things too. I'll do the adding up on that. Hold on, bad bump. Oh, that don't even look like a bad bump, but it is. What I'll do is I'm gonna sit down and do the calculation on how much stuff cost and when I got it. And cause see, I don't buy everything at once. I buy stuff like through time, and even through time, I use less stuff to make money, and then I just start how do you say, upgrading to do better things. I remember the car wash, which I totally forgot, and I need to go find one. That chamois, that California blade chamois is the best. I think today I'm gonna spend $100 total, which I made about a week ago. So I'm gonna spend $100 today on what I want, and I think I got to go to AutoZone, which I hate going to, but they got that California blade. That's what I call it. It's really a chamois. Those bad boys, man, if I can get 2 today, I'll be happy. If not, I'll just get 1. But then also I need to find some waterless car wash detailer. You know, I know you can make your own. This one guy said you can use mop and shine and all that stuff, but I'm not gonna risk that on a customer's car. Now, the reason I'm saying this is about 2 years ago, this lady had a spill on her seats, and I was talking to a customer, and she lives in the same, you know, she has a 2-family house, and she overheard me say something, and her, you know, the lady said, yeah, he can do that kind of stuff. I did carpets, all that. So I cleaned her seats 2 years ago, and I haven't seen her since then. I guess that was it. So I went to go pick up some clothes, because I do clothes on the side too. And this good lady, she came down like, hey, there you are, Mr. Sticker Man, because I had stickers all on my car. So she waved me down and said, hey, I got some seats that need to be done in my car, my husband's car. And then another lady, she popped her head out, hey, Mr. Foreman. You still doing cars? I say, yeah. And this is when I only had like a bucket water, and I used that ice stuff, which I don't care what nobody say. Ice works well. Maybe it doesn't do too many car washes, but ice works well. And for the price of it, it's good, because I only charge $25 to clean a car, and that's actually really cheap. So I actually lined up 4 jobs this week, and I know I don't have the jobs. I know I don't have the jobs for sure, but the thing is, it's the ability to set up your jobs. That's one thing I like about the cleaning business. I'm about to stop vlogging here because the streets are so bad, and I'll finish when I get home, but we're going to talk about the ability to make yourself work. Big bump. Later, guys. All right, the roads ain't so bad up here. All right, guys, what's going on? It's Will from just trying to make it in the world. DIY businesses. Right now, I'm heading home. I told you I'll show you the stuff that I bought and show you my setup and my layout. And this came just from understanding how to make more stuff, or how to upgrade your stuff. Sorry about the camera. The sun is like beaming, which is so beautiful this morning. But this came from evolving. You know, when you watch cars, it's like the sun is killing it. When you watch cars, it's pretty wild, because you start learning all kind of stuff how to wash cars. And especially some of the tricks I've learned through the years, you know, from my dad and from watching guys do cars and shit. I can do that and have it as a side business. Because one thing I thought about that's clear, if you want to make it, you don't have to have one side hustle. You can have 6 side hustles. And if you got 6 side hustles, those 6 side hustles will make income. And I'm not saying it's gonna make $1 billion. Please don't put no preference on me saying that, well, I did it and it didn't work. It's up to you to do it. I have no problem going out trying to hustle me some business. And a lot of times I just lay seeds down for business. I just lay little seeds down. And then when people grab onto those seeds, that's how I start making money. Now, my wife and daughter, they'll lay in the bed all damn day. I can't do it. I gotta get up. If I don't get up, I will die. I gotta get up. I am gonna go upstairs, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm gonna do, because today, if it doesn't rain, which they said it's supposed to rain hard later on, so I may not do it, I wanna work on my other Accord and fix it finally and put the gasket in there, you know, for the Accord, and get this one running, and then go from there. But just remember this, and I'm gonna tell you this again: if you don't bet on yourself, you're never gonna make it anyway. So, you know, I tell people all the time, like, the $100 I just spent on this equipment, I made about 2 weeks ago. And that's another thing. I took way more than I usually spend, but I wanted to get the last of the equipment. So once I get done, if I could do 10 car washes, it'd have been paid for itself, and I've actually would make some profit. I'll do more video when I get upstairs. Thank you guys for watching it. Like, subscribe, and I'm just doing this, like I said, for prosperity. Years later, my kids will be able to look at this and laugh like, there's my granddad, or my great-great-granddad on YouTube. Hopefully it's still around. All right, guys, I'm out. So this is the haul I did today. I bought a lot of the tough stuff because this stuff runs out fast, but boy, it's good for detailing cars. Another chamois, some ice detailer, polishing cloth, another scrub brush, and large microfiber towels, and then also a big square bucket. Now, the thing about buying this type of stuff is, any which way it goes is going to pay for itself. Each one of these items are a part of your arsenal. And if you can't go out and just get a can of this and a bottle of that and a polisher, you know, come on, man. You might as well get out there and do something. So I'm going to go over all this stuff, see what the cost is, and then see how long it'll take for me to make money, and then some. Because, see, that's the thing. I'm playing the long game. I'm not playing the short game. I'm playing the long game. So, you know, every summer I want to try to start building more and more clientele up as I go. All right, guys. I'll get some more info later. All right, so what's going on, guys? Like I said earlier, I kind of wanted to go back and forth and show you the stuff that I have for the actual waterless car wash. So if you see over here, all this stuff wasn't bought at once. This is stuff I bought through time. And I want to kind of go through a couple items just to show you what you can get that are great investments. Now, I started off with this one. This is one of the sprayers. I started off with this one about 2 years ago, just experimenting. So this is the one I use at home more. Oh my goodness, this thing is stuffed up. What I did after that is I started hunting for some just to have extra ones. These I got super cheap at Lowe's. I think they were like maybe $3 or so. So I got 2 of them. Always keep myself, a little hand spongy thing, various brushes and stuff. Especially you need a brush if you're going to use this stuff on people's seats. If you're going to use tough stuff, you're going to have to get a nice brush like this, because this is what I use, and I always get a new one when the season starts. And the brush, I already have a brush in there, but I buy those. They're fairly inexpensive. But this is the setup. I mean, I have my bottles. I need to start repacking it anyway. I have my bottles with the Shinshai on it. This is basically just like, I think one has water and one has something else in it. Tire shine. And this stuff here, I love this stuff. Ice is probably, to me, it's one of my favorite detailers. I like a lot of different detailers, but I like this one the most. This thing here is invaluable. I bought one of these. I already have one that I use, an older one, but I had to get a newer one. There it is. I remember when I was in school and I had no way to get home, I used one of these right here. It's real soft. They call it chamois, but where I got it from, it was called a California blade. I used this thing to get home. I had this and a spray bottle. That's it in a bucket. But now, as you go through time, you start learning what's good and what's not. Let me show you something else. Here are the receipts. So this receipt here came to, what was this? This is AutoZone. And came to a total of $24. Or yeah, $23 for the stuff I bought. And then the other one from the hardware store from Home Depot came to a total of $55. So I spent about close to $100 total to get all this, wow, extra stuff that I wanted to get. Nice polishing cloths and some terry cloths. So it's like you almost kind of got to get out there. Now, one of my bigger investments that I had bought just for myself at first, there it is, Shinshai. Okay, Shinshai, if you look it up, it says tank. But in Japanese, Shinshai is basically, that's car wash in Japanese. That's why I like that name. Excuse me. This thing. Oh, I love this thing. I've never owned this. I had a friend show me one of these, and it blew my mind. I was like, what is this? He said it is a cordless sprayer. And I didn't even believe it when I saw it. I was like, what is it? Cordless sprayer. Now, this one's really weird because in videos, I saw a guy complaining, telling people, they doing hacks to this thing. They stupid. They don't know what they're talking about. But the one problem I had with this when I bought it, I got this for $149. First of all, this didn't come with it. And it's on the package. It shows like it's on there. That don't come with it. I had to order this stupid thing. That stupid thing took almost 3 weeks to come to me because you can't just buy. You could buy it in the store. I just didn't know. But the piece I needed goes on here where you could connect a smaller hose up to your 2-liter bottle. Well, guess what? It wasn't in the package. But I hacked mine too. I'll show you that later what I use for this. But this is a cordless sprayer. And that thing works good when you're doing a waterless, which it is water, but a quick spray and a quick wipe car wash. So when I do one of mine, I'll show you because I have a lady I already have set up for an appointment next week. And this is all the equipment I'll be carrying plus the water. So again, I hope you guys are out there doing something because you have to do something. I mean, I know it's hard. I'm not, trying to tell you can't do nothing or you ain't. Well, I'm just telling you got to do something. You're going to have to make yourself a job. You might not make $1 million, but you'll make something. All right, guys, I need to do some more work later. The adventures of Andrew and Will, we find a little kitty in the wall.
I can't just give this cat up now.
It done christened your house. All right, so you see my phone in here, and this will be the cup This is gonna be my VIP cup holder. I sanded it down, and I'm gonna probably varnish it tomorrow. This thing is cool, man. Like I was saying, if you ever wanted to kind of make a VIP style cup holder and you don't want to buy one, look, my hands are rusty from the sanding. You literally can go to the junkyard and you can go, find a nice custom van. If you find the old enough one, you'll find one of these cup holders. These things are really cool. I actually have the VIP headrest coming, the VIP decal coming. I forget what else I got coming, but I'm gonna transform my Accord into a raggedy VIP. Oh yeah, the curtains. I don't think I have curtains coming. I think I'm gonna get some out of a literally get some out of a van too. If you find the older custom vans, you can find the curtains. All right, guys, I'm gonna paint this up. I'm gonna varnish it. It's gonna look cool.